Disengaging manipulation, an exercise called the Epsilon sequence. This is pulling out the big guns when the Maharic seal is just not enough, as this technique is highly effective in blocking disharmonic, disease-causing frequency of UHF, ULF, electromagnetic emanations, energetic transmissions, such as those used in HARP, EMP, and scalar pulse technologies, negative spin frequency grids, and checkerboard mutations. I tell my clients and friends that I share this technique with, if you were butt-ass naked in a field and you had absolutely no protection and you were under HARP attack, this is what you would do. How it works is through the gold epsilon symbol. The Greek letter theta. So we will be doing a pineal induction with this symbol, okay? And this symbol actually utilizes 4 specific language symbols of the Greek alphabet to engage specific tonal vibrations and mathematically sequenced interdimensional electrical impulses within the body's scalar wave template. It is said to carry the value of 9, the highest attainment before you are back to 1 and 0. It also carries the sequences of alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and theta, and epsilon, and gets you the closest that you can through language symbols to the reconfiguration, realignment, and regeneration to a complete wiping of the template. This mathematical formula for directing interdimensional electrical impulse through the body and DNA template serves to block disengagement and neutralize the inorganic scalar frequency transmissions used in most types of visitor interdimensional implant technologies. As you are going to love this, it's highly effective, and doing this technique at the time of manipulation will actually train the subconscious to also prompt you at the frequency mismatches and shifts in vibration, especially fear, okay? So when your vibration shifts down into a state of fear or shifts into a state of very, very low vibration where it's almost a primal fear, okay, where you fear for your life, you fear you are in danger, okay, this epsilon symbol will actually appear in your third eye and you will inherently know to run the technique, okay? So namaste, and here we go. Step 1, we are going to go ahead and do a pineal induction with the epsilon symbol, okay? So I want you to go ahead and stare at the symbol for about 10 seconds, okay? And I want you to go ahead and blur your eyes just a little bit and go ahead and inhale the symbol and place it on the back of your forehead, okay? Placing it on the back of the forehead ensures that you properly inducted the symbol, okay? So once you have that symbol visually on the back of your forehead, I want you to go ahead and turn it gold. Gold is 8th dimensional according to interdimensional color wave spectrum. Gold is a dimension that is outside of the physical body and will obliterate everything from the astral realm within, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and inhale, exhale, and push that symbol all the way down to the base of your spine in the last vertebrae of the spine. When you reach the base of the spine, you are going to say a mantra. Okay, so the version of your epsilon symbol should be very tiny, as it is in the last vertebrae of the spine. Now I want you to go ahead and repeat a mantra 3 times. The mantra is epsilon pi beta pi. Okay, epsilon pi beta pi. Now this is a tonal vibrational mantra that translates to a mathematical sequence that directs instructions to the body's template. So I want you to go ahead and repeat 3 times with the epsilon symbol in the base of the spine. Epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi. Once you have said the mantra 3 times, inhale, exhale, and bring the epsilon symbol up to the 4th dimensional heart chakra, okay? Once at the heart chakra, I want you to repeat the mantra 3 times. Epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi. Inhale, exhale, On the exhale, I want you to push the energy into the epsilon symbol, expanding it out horizontally into your bioenergetic field, okay? So you should be sitting right in the center of that line that goes right through the middle of that theta symbol, okay? And it should be fully expanded out horizontally into your bioenergetic field. I want you to inhale, exhale, and allow that symbol to begin to spin, okay? Through that visualization and that spinning, I want you to visualize that it is obliterating all lower dimensional frequency and all manipulative energies and implant scalar technologies and all of the HARP and EMP, all of this stuff. I want you to visualize that spinning and that rotating is removing all of that from your bioenergetic field and is returning you to a complete rewiping of your template. While that is spinning, I also want you to say the mantra 3 times. Epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi. Okay? Inhale and exhale. On the exhale, you are illuminating the symbol brighter and brighter in gold, okay? It is bright, 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 bright gold, okay? Now I want you to inhale and exhale. Bring the symbol back in, okay? Inhale, exhale, and push it up towards the crown chakra, to the top of the head. Allow it to spin here. Epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi, epsilon pi beta pi. Okay. Inhale and exhale. And you can allow the visualization to dissipate back into your bioenergetic field. The amazing thing about this, it's also very effective in obliterating implant technologies, especially from Zetas, reptilians, draconians. Even though there is a new age wave in the spiritual community where there is more of an acceptance for all beings of the universe, regardless of their energy or their entity or their origin. But there are still attachments, and there are still things of these natures that are very intruder-like, okay? And there is an unconsciousness that is also attached to these things. So we have to be protective of our bioenergetic field. We do have to make sure that we're taking the steps to care for our bioenergetic field. The epsilon symbol is a great way that you can do that, okay? And it's going to protect you more than anything that you can do, okay? I really, really vouch for this. I actually had an experience where I was driving on the highway and I had a semi that was literally about to smush me into the median of the highway, and I got really fearful. Immediately the epsilon symbol popped into my head and I ran this sequence as I was driving, and it completely shifted the energy. The truck moved away. I felt safe again, which I know that these things would just probably happen anyways, but it just goes to show you that if you program yourself with these specific symbols that are actually proven according to Kailanta morphogenetic sciences to activate and react to your DNA's responses, that it is just going to assist you and make things a lot easier for you as you're going through these processes. So I hope that you all enjoyed this technique. You are now ready for the next technique, technique 10.